I was watering my garden, and as you know, I have a horrible snail problem. Look at this kale. Look at that huge snail. So, yeah, I was watering my garden. Oh, here's another one coming up. They make noise. Yeah, so I watered stuff coming out. Oh, and then I saw there was a huge strawberry right there, but we're not going to eat it. And we have snails over there. There were more snails that were like in the centers. Oh, look at, oh. That one. That would explain why. Oh, you can't get that one. But, oh, and this one's coming up. Yeah, and some of the green stalks, I flooded them a little bit, like this one and that one, but nothing came up. Or at least that I see now. But there were snails everywhere. There's a baby snail. It went somewhere. Yep. And then look at the kale. The little kale's coming back. Look at that big kale. And oh, I didn't even realize I had that there. And then that started growing. I didn't even notice this one until just now. But I noticed. So that makes me think, well, what flower is that? And do I have more of them? Because I know there was one there and one here, and they're growing back because something ate them. I did not know I had one right there though. And now, because I thought those were those big bulbs that I planted, now I'm like, what are those? And then we have something popping up right there and right there, and I don't know what that is either. And these seem to be getting a little bit bigger. I'm not sure what those are either. And look at this tomato, and it's starting to have flowers right here. And then this other tomato right here, it's getting bigger. And then the tomatoes from over here that I moved because something ate the tops, that one's coming back, and that one's getting bigger. Not necessarily leaves, but getting bigger. And then that's definitely a kale. We have a bean and some other things. Oh, and there's a snail. Yeah, we definitely don't want snails in the pots because there's so much in the pots that they could eat. And right now, most of my plants are in the pots. Like, look at all that. I'm not sure what that is. I think that could be lettuce. And if that's like a romaine, I'd be so happy. We have a bean popping up. So I planted a lot of stuff in here. And stuff kept eating it. And then I'm really excited to see what these plants are. Because now I'm confused on what they are. Because if there's one in here, and there's one there, because the ones that I planted in here, I knew what they looked like. The bulb, because they started sprouting and I planted them. Now I'm like, oh, what are they? I don't know. And then over here, everything was like kind of laying down because I just watered. But I definitely have beets, cilantro, and some lettuce in here. Other stuff, I'm not sure what it is with the olive tree. Yeah, that kale, it looks really good. I'm probably going to start harvesting and freezing the kale soon. I'm just waiting for it to really establish and get good. And then you can see that beet better. Look at how big that beet is. And then I think that's a yellow beet over there or something. And the blueberries are looking good. I'm going to plant flowers in there with the blueberries. And then look at that beet. And then this mint really took off, but I'm not sure what this mint is because it didn't take off. But I don't know, these strawberries are starting to turn white. And these calla lilies that I grew from bulb look beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this one went in there. I don't want that in there because then the snail might eat it. And that one is getting big. And then that one. Those are actually two over there. Oh, and there's a snail over there too. Oh, here's another snail. Oh, and this snail is coming up. Oh, there were more than one snail down there. Surprised I don't have more coming out of here, but yeah. So the garden looks beautiful, and now I'm a little confused on what that flower is because there's two in there and two in there, and I did not have three of the same bulbs for that one because those were big bulbs. And yeah, I don't know what that is right there or there. Well, I know what those are, but I have no clue what that is. But I'm going to be surprised to see, and I hope it blooms this time. But over here, something got over here because that's lemon balm, and there was a little one over there, and then there's some right there, which I think are lemon balm. And then my tomatoes. I'm going to go separate some tomatoes, and at some point I'm going to plant out some more tomatoes, and I'm also going to buy some more tomatoes because I saw some on sale and some things. So let's watch and subscribe to see what my garden turns into. But that beet right there is pretty big. And if I plant enough beets, I might pick the beets and not just save the beet greens and freeze them for soup. So we're going to see. And we might plant a bunch of beets and then freeze some beets so we can add them to smoothies instead of just beet greens. If you like, watch and subscribe. Bye.